Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Watch me act stupid. Down, down, this gonna go down, down. This freaking vibe is so nice. Gonna drink.
Merry Christmas to one and all. Ugh, it's annoying. I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas with your family and friends, enjoying all your dinner. Yep, I'm having fun. Um, Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. As you see, I have a blue nose, but I was speaking about Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I know it's a fictional story along with Santa, but Santa is real for everyone under the age of 10, but everyone over the age of 10, we all know what's going on, yeah? Like, when you're a parent, you become Santa. You leave the gifts underneath the tree or on the bed. Yeah. When they're 10, 11, 12, 13, then they start to understand that, oh, wow, my mom, my dad was Santa all these years. Anyways, so of course, Santa is a fictional story. Rudolph is just a song. But, you know, the first time I heard that song, I was maybe 5 or 6 or 7. It was years ago. I was in a basic school. Back then it was called that in the early 90s. Now it's called kindergarten. And there was this, I think it was the beginning of the school year. And there was this little girl who was from my community. She had light skin. So of course, she's probably 3, crying her brains out, and the head mistress or head teacher, principal, was or is my adopted mom. She tried to comfort her, and how she did that, she sung Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because she was light skinned and her nose was red. So it was just fitting for her to sing that song, and guess what? It worked. She stopped crying, or whenever she was crying at school, my the principal would just sing that song, and she just stopped crying. So I've always loved that song. But this Christmas season, I been listening to the song over and over, and then I was reading something, and someone was like, "Yeah, Santa is such a user," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, really?" Remember, guys, this is just fictional. Let's just have fun here. And I'm like, damn. So I started listening to the song, not just hear it. And I'm like, damn. So, as you know, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. So Rudolph was different. Rudolph was funny to the other reindeers, of course. And we all know that Santa uses the reindeers to drop gifts off at every little boy home, or girl rather, that have been good throughout the year. I know I got a blue nose. I'm gonna take it off. I can't see ish. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. No, all of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. Mean. Don't be a bully. Don't be mean to people. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. That's so mean. So Rudolph was different because of his red nose. And Santa never ever intervened to say, hey, let Rudolph play. No. So Rudolph was just cast aside. Until then, one foggy Christmas Eve. Should have done this yesterday since it was Christmas Eve. Santa came and say, Rudolph, your nose so bright. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? What an offer by Santa. Like, you know, from being an outcast to be my neighbors partying. From being the main guy for Santa this year. Wow. Then all of the other reindeers loved him. And they shouted out with glee, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. No, put it back on until the end of the video. Yeah. So, you see, it's a short story, it's a short song, it's fictional, but there's so many lessons from this. Let's start with Santa. Santa is the kindest, most loved, probably, person we all know or heard about growing up as a kid. But here we have Santa, I wouldn't say not caring about one of his reindeers, but he didn't appreciate that reindeer until it was a foggy Christmas Eve and he needed light, extra light. And who did he run to? It was Rudolph, the outcast, red-nosed reindeer. So even Santa is a user, if you get what I'm saying. Make sense? Hope so. And now that Santa chooses Rudolph to be his main reindeer, because of course he needs his nose to shine a light through the fog, to drop the gifts off to all the good kids like my kids. Yeah. The rest of the reindeers now adore Rudolph. They look up to Rudolph. He's the most important reindeer. He's the reindeer of reindeers, if you get what I'm saying. And all because of his nose that they didn't like him for, now they love him for it. I'm saying that to say this. Throughout life, we might have our struggles and people look down on us, but continue working, because when that success comes and you elevate yourself, guess what? You'll be up there like Rudolph was, and everyone will be looking up to you. But guess what? Don't be led astray by the success. And I'm not saying not to be kind to people and all of that, but unless they were helping you to elevate yourself, you don't need them when you're up there. It's just a pity that Rudolph was so happy, I guess, to be the lead guy, and he was so happy to be inclusive in the reindeer crew, the reindeer gang. You know, he didn't care about that. But in real life, in our life, me and you life, you know, this will happen. You are a struggling musician, struggling YouTuber, struggling whatever it is, and you ask people to share your link, subscribe, like, whatever it is. Or if you're a musician, you say, you don't have to buy my CD, just listen to it. No one cares. But as soon as you break through, as soon as you find success, oh, I knew him, we went to high school. Yeah, that's life. So we can use the Rudolph Red-Nose to bring out a story in our life, in true life, real life. You know, because even with this Santa didn't care for... Santa is considered the kindest person in the world, but he didn't care for Rudolph until he needed Rudolph. So sometimes, that's why we have to be kind to everyone. I like this. Yeah. And sometimes we're mean to persons and not even know that we're mean to persons. Because Santa ignored Rudolph until he needed him. You know, that's considered being mean to him, because all the time he was an outcast, and I'm sure Santa saw it. But yeah, thanks for listening to my rambling. Enjoy your Christmas. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, please, by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing. Until next time, enjoy your Christmas. Peace be with you all. And don't be the other reindeers. Be kind to everyone. Be Santa. And at the same time, do not be Santa. Do not wait until you need something from someone to appreciate that person. Bye. Out.
Watch me act stupid. Down, this gonna go down. This freaking vibe is so nice. Gonna drink.